Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So Furiosa has disappointed at the box office. This comes to us from Variety and the headline reads, Box office, Furiosa and the Garfield movie tie for number one with $31 million in bleak Memorial Day weekend battle. This article further reads, Imperator Furiosa has battled ruthless kidnappers, raider attacks and maniacal warlords as she traverses a lawless wasteland. And yet her fiercest adversary, at least today, seems to be a lazy cat who loves lasagna. The Warner Brothers high-octane prequel, Furiosa and Mad Max Saga, is facing off against Sony's animated The Garfield movie for first place on box office charts over Memorial Day weekend. Each movie has generated roughly $25 million over the weekend and an estimated $31 million through Monday. Both studios are reporting that its own movie has ranked number one. Whichever film pulls ahead, it'll be the worst Memorial Day opening weekend in nearly 3 decades. Now, this is very interesting for many reasons. I'm going to focus more on Furiosa in this film rather than Garfield because I think this film's box office failure at this point is more interesting to me than it is for Garfield, just because there's a lot of different factors. Like, this is a franchise film. It has two amazing movies, two of the hottest actors right now in Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth. It's the sequel slash prequel to a very beloved film in Mad Max Fury Road. It has good reviews, so this is very interesting to me. I don't know why it's flopping. I really couldn't tell you, but it's very concerning for the future of films. I know we say this a lot, like, oh no, this movie flopped, what does this mean? But this feels different for some reason. Like, this is a high octane, high action, movie star filled, well reviewed film. Why is it flopping at the box office? It's very confusing to me. And like, it's not just flopping, it's one of the lowest openings in 30 years for Memorial Day weekend. That is just incredible in so many ways, none of them being good. I don't know what's going on with this film. I really don't. I don't know if it's word of mouth, but the thing is, I've been seeing a bunch of marketing for it. I think the marketing campaign has been good. I've been seeing stuff for it everywhere, like on, I've seen cast interviews. I've been seeing, advertisements for it. Even when, like, I'm not even in that space, like in the film space, like on Twitter or whatever, I'm just seeing advertisements for it, like, just everywhere. Like, I'm seeing billboards, I'm seeing, TV ads, I'm seeing so much. I'm seeing advertisements on articles, things like that. And so it's like, it's got a marketing campaign. I'm seeing it being marketed everywhere pretty much. I've seen cast interviews. I don't know why it's flopping. I don't know what this means. And I don't know what this means for the future of these types of films. What films are going to be made in the future? What will films look like in 10 years? Even in 5 years even? What is the movie landscape going to look like? If something like this flops, I don't know what's going to happen. Now, I haven't seen the film personally. I very much want to. Like, I'm very much looking forward to seeing it, but I haven't got a chance to see it. And so I can't really speak to if I like it or not, but I know that it's getting good reviews. The Rotten Tomatoes scores are pretty great. Let's come over here and have a look. If we take a look here, it's a 90% rating flat across audience and critics. The critics agree with the audience on this film, which isn't something that you see all the time. And this is a similar situation to The Fall Guy, which recently came out with Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. I did watch that, and I think it got great reviews. I didn't love it, but I thought it was a good movie. Like, I'd give it like a three stars. I enjoyed it. It was a good, fun action movie, right? And so, but that absolutely flopped. And Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt are two massive movie stars, and both of them were in two of the biggest films of last year, in Barbie and Oppenheimer. So bringing those two films together, bringing those two actors together for a fun action film, what could go wrong? I don't know. The film flopped, like The Fall Guy absolutely flopped. It's already on digital now. It just came out like a month ago, and it's already been dumped on digital. I don't know if it's going to have a life there, but in this case, we're talking about box office and we're talking about the cinema. So I'm not going to get into, digital, but it's just very interesting to me. And Furiosa, Chris Hemsworth and Anya Taylor-Joy are massive movie stars. I would say Chris Hemsworth more than Anya Taylor-Joy, just because I haven't really seen her ability to deliver at the box office. When I've seen, Chris Hemsworth, he's Thor. He's one of the main characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which again is like one of the most profitable cinematic universes of all time, and so one of the most profitable franchises of all time. And so this is just so crazy to me. It's disappointing as well, because it looks like a good film. George Miller, it was made here in Australia as well, so like that also makes me want to support him more. George Miller is a great Australian director. There's a lot of Australian cast in this film as well, and so it's just really disappointing to me to see it flop like this. I think it doesn't deserve to. I think you know, clearly it was made with a lot of heart, right? George Miller loves you know, this franchise. We've seen him talk about it. We've seen this is his passion for it, and he's good at it. The films are getting good reviews. So what is happening? You know, like, I don't know what it could be. What's the detractor? Why aren't people going to see this film? Is it, you know, I don't want to say it, but is it because the woman, you know, it stars a woman? But no, because Barbie made $1 billion, you know? Like, I don't want to say that, because I don't think that's the case. You know, I don't know. Maybe is it that this type of this genre of film is more geared toward the male audience, and I guess a lot of the male audience don't want to see a, you know, female lead for some reason. That's a deeper conversation, but I don't know. Like, I genuinely am confused about this whole situation. I don't know what the detractor is, but then again, it does have a male lead with Chris Hemsworth, right? So that sort of does, you know, take that argument out. And both these actors, again, are said to have good performances in the film. Chris Hemsworth, people are praising him all over, saying he steals the show. So I just really don't know what the problem is with this film, why it's not making money. You know, the first film made money. Mad Max Fury Road made money. It got great reviews. People, you know, it's a beloved film. And so the next installment in the franchise with 2 massive movie stars, good reviews, is not making money. I don't know. And it's not like it has much competition, because people aren't even going to see Garfield either. Like, they're tying right now. And so I don't know what is going on really. Like, I would have expected, I would understand if Garfield was making a ton of money. Like, I would have compared Garfield to Super Mario, right? To the Super Mario Brothers movie that came out last year. That's what I would have compared it to. That's what I would have compared the whole situation to. Is that, oh yeah, you know, Garfield's out right now. That's obviously detracting a lot from Furiosa, but nobody's seeing Garfield either. So there really is. This is a conversation that needs to be had, and we just got to wait and see. We got to wait and see how the film ends up doing. Look, it could turn around and do great. I don't know. But at this point, it's just very disappointing to see. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Why do you think Furiosa is flopping? You know, what do you think is going on? I mean, it's got good reviews. It's got, you know, some great movie stars in there. It's a high action film. It's got really virtually no competition at the box office. So what do you guys think is happening? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And also, I just want to mention I have not been uploading much recently because the news has been very, very slow. There haven't really been much shows that I've been watching. A lot of stuff has been very slow, but don't worry, June's coming up. June is fucking packed with content. So I will be back to a regular upload schedule. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. That's it for this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.